Boom. I think it's going. At least that's what I think. What do I know? I think it's going. We'll find out in a minute. Good morning, Elena, Marie, Tim's World. I guess you can hear me and see me. I don't know yet. Kim Fife. Hey, link's coming, buddy. Excuse me. Okay, Kim, it's in your email. Iron Dog 63, Dale Hicks. Star, how are you? Jeffrey Jeffers, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, James. Good morning, Kim Fife.
Hey, you know, I'm almost getting good at this.
You are. You was on the ball. I thought you was going to bump your head on the top of the chat room. Sure did. Pretty slick.
Hey, I seen Dog's twin brother yesterday.
You did?
Yeah. I don't know how the world's doing with two of them.
Oh my God.
That generator he made, Dog, looks pretty neat. If he did all the work on that, he is very talented.
He probably did.
Did you see it, Rick?
I don't know why though. I need to go check his, make sure the bail ain't come undone.
Well, I had never been sub to him, but I am now. Okay, yeah, he did. All right.
I seen that where he's smoking cigars.
That's one I seen. And then I went to Kevin's channel.
Right. Yeah, I saw the one where he's smoking those cigars. Good morning, Melanie. How are you?
I'll come across him. Good morning, Melanie. Oh, Rick, there yesterday, yep. I had that half a piece of pork loin. I thawed that out, put it in there with 2 taters. 45 minutes.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
We still got about a quarter of that pork loin left.
Right.
Oh, the pork is great, pork loin. But what's the name of that rub that I got, that seasoning?
Lowry's.
They didn't hear it.
Lowry's.
Okay, did you hear that, Rick?
Floweries, it sounded like she said.
Lowry's with an
Lowry's. I think I've heard of that.
When we first started this, you had Country Bob's seasoning salt. I couldn't find any of that, so I bought this Lowry.
Right.
and I rubbed it down the best I could, laid it in the center, put them taters on both sides. But I put one beer out of the can. I don't think it worked too good if you left it in the can.
Probably not.
That did make a mess.
It would blow up. Good morning, Gene.
There's Gene Chambers. Good morning, Gene. Sure is. You didn't eat all of it, did you? You got more left for today?
A little bit, yeah.
Cool.
I eat more of it than I should have. But
You
that potato, man, I've done them with water, but I didn't want to do it separate, of course. And I just put it in there with the beer too, and that rack holds it up out of that beer.
Right.
Well, dog, if I was close to you, I would come and support your hot dog truck. Definitely.
Me too. I want a sausage dog with mustard.
Yeah. Leave the mustard off. I'd kind of like to have the mayonnaise to it myself.
Crap, I can't type. Kraut.
Kraut would probably be all right on it too, dog.
Yeah, it'd work just as good. Good morning, Maniac Grammy. I saw you come in the door. Do you plow your garden under for the winter, Rick? Yes, I do. I'm not one of those no-till guys because weeds grow like crazy. I can't make it work. It's too big of a garden. I don't use any more chemicals than I have to. I don't spray my food with poison because that makes no sense.
Oh, there's Tessie.
Good morning, Tessie. How are you?
Tessie, I seen the video of your water leak. Oh my heavens. And that's a mess of all them pipes going every direction.
Oh, yeah. Iron dog, chili cheese, onion, jalapeno, pepper, ketchup, mustard. Oh, my God. He's about to make me hungry again. I made sure I made a peanut butter sandwich. I had barbecued Fritos. I eat it before I turned this thing on this morning.
Oh, my heavens.
So I wouldn't go.
What happened?
It was locked up. I had to restart it.
I do row crop, James, sure do. But it's just a garden. But it's a pretty good sized garden, you know. I do it in rows.
Good morning, Grammy.
World. How are you, Tim's World?
I think I'm sub to her. I better check. You just never know with YouTube. They may have undid it.
You talking about Maniac?
Yeah, I am.
All right. I'm going to send it to your messages, dog, on your channel.
Oh, dog's going to be in the house. We're going to be blessed with knowledge now. And
Wait,
there's Star. Good morning, Star. And there's Tim's World. Good morning, Tim's World.
correction, I'm going to send it to your email. I see your email here, and I'll have your email captured. What the world?
Okay, everybody. Pam's going back in the closet.
She's going back in the closet.
Looking for something to wear in a shirt.
just came out the other day. Now she's back in the closet.
Yes, Jesse, ask the question. Oh, I don't know the answer.
About gardening. Dog, I'm having problems here.
Oh, I know, Tessie, he shut it down. He started a new channel and he shut it down.
Yep. Twice.
He did have a post on Facebook this morning.
Bobby did?
I showed it to you.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Bobby posted a video on Facebook this morning.
I didn't see that.
Driving an old truck.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, pulpwood trucks. That was
wood.
that was going out in the woods to cut wood. It was from 1952.
It's cool.
Yeah. How big of a garden do you raise? I think it's about 3/4 of an acre. One of them is. I got two more small ones.
You do a real good job, Rick.
It's if you go on my channel, go to the popular videos. I mean, not the popular videos though. There's two on the front of the home page. One is my intro video, and the other one is a gardening video. You can see a whole garden, everything in it in that one. I think it's called Gardening Tricks and Tips or something like that. It's not that big. Like I said, it looks big on camera because I dramatize it intentionally for video.
Rick, did you get your drone yet?
I looked at them yesterday.
How much was they out there?
Well, you can get them from anywhere from $300 or $400 down to about 90.
They had one out there, I think, that was 179, marked down to 99.
Right.
Just inside the door. Now, I didn't go back to electronics and look at them.
I got it now, dog. It wouldn't let me highlight it there for a second. Send it to your email. Probably not going to put a link in the chat.
Tessie, Pam has Facebook. I don't do that. So, Tessie, do you have a water heater? Why are you carrying water into the bathtub? I don't understand that.
Oh, no, that ain't going to go. Crap. Just sent a link to somebody named Iron Dog 3. That probably won't work. Okay, dog, there it is, brother. Now I've got it captured. We'll have it from now on. Got your email in my system.
Now, Tennessee, you can put water straight into the tub. Oh, no running water for 3 years. Oh, man. Well, that definitely would cause a mildew. And I'd say you had some rotting going on.
I didn't see that till just now, dog. I sent it to your email though, Iron Dog 63. If you don't get it, let me know. I've been sending Kims like that for, I don't know, a long time. Kim's like that for,
I got it.
I don't know, a long time. Cool.
Let me get this closed out real quick. How's everybody doing?
Yeah, we sure do, James. Lots of stuff, especially green beans and stuff.
Hi, dog.
How you doing, Kim?
How's come Kevin's so much better looking than you?
Well, you know, he was 8 minutes older than me, so he got out way before I did, you know. You know.
Tim. No plumbing issues in his outhouse.
Wow.
Oh, I saw that yesterday. When I came back to the computer, Tessie, the chat was still open, and I saw where you had asked about them seeds. I hadn't got them yet. They weren't in the mail yesterday either. Sure did. I saw that. Of course, it was an hour later, but
That's what I used to look like, Kim, about a year and a half ago. So,
Rough life.
yeah. You know, it scares me the way he looks now because, you know, I know what path that I was on, and I'm trying to get him to do the same thing I did, you know, so. But I don't know.
I'll tell you what, this Thanksgiving's been hard on me.
yeah, in the mail.
And here come Pam out of somewhere with one of them fruit cakes. Them little square fruit cakes. You want some of that? No, get that stuff away from me.
Morning, Scott King, the drone guy.
Well, you think that's hard on you, Kim? I'm supposed to be losing weight, and I think I gained a couple of pounds since Thanksgiving. So,
Well, I know I have to watch my weight, all right? But I'm really more concerned about my sugar.
right,
Because that is absolutely one thing I do not want to ever have to do. I don't want to take the shots.
right. Once you take the shots, you're on them forever. So,
Right.
that sounds good there, Tim. Ham, green beans, and taters for dinner. Oh, you know. We made 10 pounds of sloppy joes for yesterday's event, and we brought home about 5 pounds worth. It sold pretty good. We got $2.50 for a hot dog bun filled with sloppy joes, and you could put. I had one guy want chili and sauerkraut on it. All right, man, I'll put it on there. Don't matter to me. I'll put whatever you want on that thing. You know, you're the one who's gonna eat it. So yeah. We sold a hell of a lot of coffee last night. It was nice. It was like 47 degrees, and then about 2 hours after we got there, it started getting cold. It got down to about 40. And hell, we got people walking in, you know, buying coffee left and right, you know. And you'd be surprised with how much money you can make off in 50 cents worth of coffee. So,
Yeah, especially if it's cool outside.
you know, right. Because I took a $6 can of coffee with me, and I made 3 pots of coffee, and I still got over a half a can, or I probably got 3/4 of a can of coffee still left. And at 50 cents a can, or no, a dollar a cup, and you get 42 cups into a pot, you know, that's pretty good money.
Oh, I got my coffee yesterday. My K-Cups. And
Yeah.
the pumpkin spice Rick, you got 3 buttons on there.
Yeah.
When I get the flavor, I push the middle one.
Right.
So it puts less water in it, makes it stronger. And it has to cool off just a little bit to make it taste better.
Yeah, I've got it right now. I'm drinking it, but I pushed the large button, filled that thing full, the little K-cup container that I use where you put the coffee in, grounds in.
Yeah, I know, but see, you manually put the amount of coffee in there.
Right.
This is pre-made.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I fill it up.
So I can't put more coffee in it, so just run less water. And it's fine,
Oh, yeah.
But do like I told you guys to do in about a month, or not even a month, after New Year's Eve, go to stop in at the Pilot once a week or whatever, and they'll have their pumpkin spice coffee in bags for sale for like $1 a bag. So if you like it, you can buy it there. That's the same. It's the same stuff they make up, by the pot with. They use a whole bag, but that makes it, their commercial is, pot is a lot bigger than your coffee maker.
Now I've got one of these things like you got, Rick, where you put your own coffee in there.
Right.
And if you're going to drink it on a big scale or all the time, it would be best to do like Dog did or says. Go buy it, put it in there, or put it in a regular coffee pot.
Dean said he needs my coffee pot because it's 42 cupper. I'm in the process of buying a 100 cupper right now.
What kind is it?
Hamilton Beach.
Oh, yeah, that's a good brand.
Yeah.
Country ham, hash browns, eggs, fried. Oh, my God, Tim, you're about to kill me.
No shit.
You're killing me.
No, the 42 cuppers are all Hamilton Beach. And the one that I'm looking at is a commercial grade restaurant style 100 cupper. I think it's made by Cisco company.
You're talking about on your hot dog stand, right? Not
for my stand. Gene says, "Wait, shit! I'll wait for the 100 cupper." Yeah. Friend of mine's got 2 of them, and he wants to sell me 1 at least. And I don't know. I gotta go look. I haven't looked at them yet, but if I can get them cheap enough, I'll probably buy both of them. So, I'm probably most likely gonna be buying all of his hot dog equipment and stuff out too. So we're gonna probably expand and do 2 shows every. Have 2 carts out there so we can do 2 shows at a time. We've already got an invitation to go to the fairgrounds this year for the fair, and that's going to be 6 days or 6 days, and they have the opportunity to make $1,000 or $1,500 a day profit. So that'll be good for me. So.
See you, James.
Have a good day. Take it easy.
The guy I did the auction for yesterday, Rick, and Kim and the chat, I walked up to him after it was all said and done. I said, "Hey, thanks for giving me the opportunity, and I'd like to have a working relationship with you." And he said, "Yeah, that's good. That's good." So, well, if I don't see you, have a Merry Christmas. He said, "I plan on seeing you before Christmas." All right, got another gig coming up. I just got to know when now.
Good deal.
So,
yeah, once you get your foot in the door and people know you and like you, and you do a good job. So,
right. our prices are reasonable. You know, people they don't bat an eye when you say $2.50 for a hot dog.
No, I would.
It's all it's all beef.
I
You know,
wouldn't.
and it comes.
I wouldn't eat 6 of them, but you know.
Well, we sell a Polish sausage, and a Polish sausage, hell, is that big around, you know, and it,
Oh, yeah.
it barely fits inside the bun. And you know, people look at that and say, "Wow, you know, for $3.50." A lot of people, there's a few guys that can eat 3 or 4 of them. But most people can only eat 1 or 2, and you know, it fills them up.
Well, you're just kind of wanting something to tie you over. You're not making a meal there, you know.
Cool,
Hey,
Gene.
there is.
Another walnut bowl. All right.
Good deal.
All right, Gene. Sorry, Grizz. I just seen it. How you doing, bud? You got to watch my smoking cigars video, Grizz, because somebody said that me and you mated and had had my twin brother. So you have to watch that. He's got a beard just like you do, Grizz. Hey, Tim, you would be surprised. And Tim said, I like my toppings on the bottom of the dog. The dog on it. You'd be surprised how many people want that. Because when it's on the top of the dog, it makes a big mess. You put it in between the bun and the dog, and it kind of, you know, stifles the mess a little bit.
I'm gonna burn one right quick. Get me another cup
Okay.
of coffee.
Go ahead, Rick. You got my permission.
Oh, that's good.
I wish you wouldn't, though, because, you know, that does cause cancer, you know.
Coffee?
No. Burning one. You'd be surprised how many people won't even take a napkin, you know, when they buy a chili cheese dog or something like that. All that stuff on it. I don't need a napkin. All right, man, it's your face.
Well, I ain't worried about my face, but I'd have it all over my shirt.
You're supposed to do the hunch there, Kim. You put your hands on your chest and you like that.
Well, this is true, but as you understand, there's quite the shed over tools. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Chris said he's seen that video of the cigars. He said the cigar was bigger than his wee-wee. That's why they call that wee-wee.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Good morning, Jolly Victor. How you doing, man?
Chris, did you go get you a laptop yet? If you didn't destroy your hard drive, you can pull that out and put it in another laptop.
Why did you rake leaves for 9 hours there, Tessie? I don't understand why people rake the leaves to begin with. You know, that's Mother Nature's way of putting nutrients back in the ground. So, you know, if anything, you should have took a lawnmower out there and just mowed them over and then broke them down so where they go into the grass. And I don't rake leaves here. We don't rake them. We mow them, and that's it. You know. Oh. And people that I don't understand. I see people, they spend $150, $200, have somebody come over and rake up all their leaves, and then 2 weeks later they got the same guy back here raking them up again because, you know, more and more fall. So. Right? Yeah, but use a mulching mower there, Tessie, and no, it won't be so bad because what it does, it mulches them up. And yeah, Mother Nature is much better gardener than any of us will ever be. I just got a new subscriber, Waylow Wind. Huh. Is she on here? I don't see her. No. You still there, Kim?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm
I-
listening and trying to read chat. Well, you know, dog, some people do have too many leaves to mow.
Right.
But man, before I did all that raking, I'd invest in a leaf blower.
Yep.
And now we can't burn here. I went out the other day. I kind of wait until everybody's leaves are down and they blow, and I take my leaf blower and get them away from the back door.
Right.
But I went out Friday and used my lawnmower. But see, I have a push mower, and it's 6 3/4 horse motor. It's a Briggs, and it's a Sears. It does a wonderful job.
Right.
Tessie, the blower that I got versus a backpack is the best, the most powerful handheld that you could buy. If you are right-handed, you want to buy a Stihl because it sucks the air from the right side of the motor. Okay, because now Echo, I love Echo, but it sucks from the left side of the motor, and it wants to suck your shirt in, you know.
Gene says the neighbor makes him mad. He just reverses the shop vac and then blows the leaves to the neighbor's house. There you go. If you got a riding lawnmower, Tessie? Get you one of them. Get you one of them vacuum trailers or whatever. I'd be damned if I could go out there and rake leaves for 9 hours. I'd have my kids come over and rake them first, or my grandkids.
About 15 minutes is all I want.
Right. I'd rake enough leaves away from the door so they wouldn't blow in the house every time you open the door, and that'd be about it.
But Tessie, I only have a corner lot, and there's not much yard, and that suits me fine.
Right.
By being on a corner, I've got a little bit of breathing room there. Now my neighbor, he's sandwiched in between two houses. I wouldn't like that.
Right. That's what you can afford. We understand that, Tessie. It's just trying to give you some cheaper options. I think I'd go out there and, you know, if you had to, I think I'd go out there and mow every day. It'd be a lot easier and a lot better on your back if you just mowed every day or whatever for a couple of weeks. And then that way, when the leaves are falling, that way you wouldn't have such a big pile of leaves. So,
okay, Tessie, here's one option that would be easy to move them. Get you a big tarp and put the tarp right there in one spot and rake it up on it and drag it over. That way you're not moving that much leaves at one time. And, you know, if you don't have a tarp, a piece of visqueen, just plastic will work.
Yeah, I want to say something here, and this ain't to you, Dog, or Kim, or anybody. This is just what I'm saying about this chat room in general.
Okay.
All right. Everything that was going on at Bobby's was in an R-rated chat room. Y'all get that, right? It was adult appropriated. And this is a homesteading channel, gardening channel. So I have no choice, but we're going to ratchet that stuff that's going down. I'm talking about me, I'm talking about me. A bunch of notches. It can't go on. Yesterday, there was 30 people in here, and they were all ladies, every one of them. They were homesteaders and gardeners and canners and all that. Now, like I said, I ain't singling anybody out. I'm just explaining what's going to go on in this chat room every day when we have that. It can't be that obnoxious stuff,
PG.
And you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you want a PG here.
Yeah, kids come in here. Children's going to come in here. No doubt in my mind, they're going to come in here. I want them here.
Well, yeah, we want. Okay, did we say anything out of the way today?
No. I'm just saying. I just hadn't said that yet since we started doing it.
That's cool. And
yeah, I have no problem with PG.
Right.
And as far as Bobby, I don't know. I'm not ever going to try to get into it.
Just don't.
That is his issue. It's not mine. Everybody loves Bobby, and we have been concerned.
That's
Right.
what I'm talking about.
Your point, Rick.
Right, I understand. It's got to be G-rated. I mean, it's just so many people in here that's canners and homesteaders and gardeners and stuff. I'd have to be out of my mind to run them off. And I've watched it happen.
You're right.
I've watched it happen over there. I ain't gonna do it. Good morning, Chef. How are you?
Trying to give Tessie some options to help her.
Oh, I know that. Raking leaves. That's cool.
But I'll tell you what.
I don't even.
As to try to move a whole bunch with the rake, once you start raking, they get a big pile, and then you can't move them. Just throw that tarp down, rake a whole bunch, and drag it over out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it so much easier.
It does. I've even when we had a lot of trees before, we used to take heavy plastic or Visqueen, as you say. We put it on the ground. I'd take nails and drive the nails into the Visqueen and put it on the ground and leave it sit there for a couple of days. Then go out there and pull it up. And then all the leaves that fell straight down, you wouldn't have to rake. You just had the ones that are, 25, 30 feet away from the trees that you had to rake. And we pull those, and I put them into the garden and light them on fire. And then, let them burn, and then use that as my, nutrients for the garden. So.
Well, the only problem with that dog, she's concerned about her grass.
Right. But if you want to leave it there for a couple of days, it ain't no big deal.
Right.
So. And that gives a chance for all them leaves to fall down. And, it's not going to get every one of them, but you're going to get the majority of them. Just trying to give her an option.
Good morning, Susan Sullivan.
Good morning, Susan.
Hi, Susan. How are you today?
Yeah, I put them on my garden. It sure does make the soil loose too, Tessie.
That's the thing, yeah.
Greg, good morning, Wisconsin Greg.
I took a bunch of, I had like 30 bales of straw out here we used to line a dog coop with, keep them warm during the winter. And when that was over with, I took the straw and I threw it in a leaf shredder, you know, a grass shredder, or weed shredder, whatever you want to call it, or, you know, wood chipper. I threw it in a wood chipper and shredded it all up into the garden, and then had it rototilled in, and that makes it loose too. So,
Oh yeah.
Tina,
Hi Tina.
hi Tina.
$25 bossed up and ready to go. Cool, dog. Gene.
That's good.
I almost said dog. I heard you start to talk. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Hey, that's fine. I think Gene deserves, you know, the GQ Man of the Year award instead of Colin Patrick. So
Yeah, he needs to be
Kaepernick or whatever.
on the front of that magazine.
That's right. Gene Chambers for president.
Oh, Sandra's videos on her cooking. I told her, I said, you know, we've only got 32-inch doors. If I eat all that, I wouldn't be able to get in or out.
I like to starve to death.
She said, put butter on the doors before you start eating and have at it.
That way you slide right on in.
Oh yeah. I got to put this out here for Sandra. If anybody wants to see some cooking videos, that lady has them.
She's got them.
Yep.
And they are good. I'll
You get
tell
your
you
t-shirt,
what.
Sandra? Did you get your t-shirt yet? She ordered one of my Iron Dog t-shirts.
Sandra. I said Sandra. Sandra.
Yeah.
I apologize.
There you go. Melanie says Play-Doh doesn't have any calories there, Kim.
Well, that's true.
It smells like it wouldn't have any calories. I like
It's just like a pine cone. Many parts of a pine cone is edible.
It's safe to eat though, right? That's why kids got it. You can eat that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's pretty safe to eat. So.
Draw with Victor.
Well, you know, Play-Doh does smell good. I always loved the smell of it,
Yeah, I did too. It smells good playing with it.
but I never did try to eat it.
Yeah, calories can't be that bad because all the good food has plenty of them. There you go, Gene. That's
Well,
right.
Oh, did you guys see Paul's video on the I can't think of Red Lobster? Their little cheese biscuits they come out with before you eat. Wow. I printed his recipe off. I'm going to have to try that. Has a lot of butter and cheese. I doubt if there's any calories in them.
Tina did a cooking video today. She wants you to check out, see guys, my Instagram, I guess. What is it? I don't understand what the Insta is, but I'll have to check that out.
Could be Instapot.
Yeah, it could be.
We'll watch the video. We'll find out.
Sandra, your Instapot looks like the pot is more stainless steel than the Teflon. Is that correct? Because yesterday they were saying Teflon was a bad deal.
Yeah, nobody uses Teflon anymore. That stuff's poison. Gets in
Yep.
you.
Yeah, but it's in this electric pot.
You're gonna have to get a cast iron one.
Well, okay, so that's the difference. The Instapot has a stainless steel pot, where the Fabware has a Teflon pot.
Now, Gene, when you watch all these cooking videos, do you watch them with a bib on in a napkin so you can wipe the drool off your lips? Sometimes I watch them, man. I said, I don't know how people can cook that, because I couldn't wait till it was done, you know.
Okay, Casey said her Instapot is Teflon. So there you go. I don't know what I'm talking about.
What do you mean? You don't know what you're talking about?
Well, the one that Sandra has is stainless steel. Or I don't know if it's stainless steel, but it's silver.
Maniacs is stainless steel. So
Greg wants to know how cold it gets before I put a shirt on. Well, if I go outside, yeah, I gotta have a shirt on. But it's 70 degrees here in the house.
old man Willis is my brother-in-law, and his my sister-in-law just said hi, everybody. So her name is Ann.
And I definitely don't wear a shirt in the hot tub.
Walmart's got some pretty good drones, though, Kim. I was looking at them yesterday.
Well, I'm looking at the one on Walmart.com,
Right.
and it's a Mavic Pro, but it comes with 3 batteries, and it's got 27-minute fly time.
Per battery or for all 3 batteries?
Per battery. That's the way I took it.
The DJI Mavic Pro, is that what you're talking about?
Correct.
I like that. This one's $899.
Okay, but the thing of it is that makes it higher is the accessories.
Melanie Jane wants to know if you can cook in a drone. Well, you can cook a drone, but it ain't gonna work after that.
No, I don't think you can cook in a drone.
Are they sure that that's Teflon that's in yours, or is that a ceramic that's in them now that they use?
I don't really know.
That's that copper pearlized ceramic or something like that they use now, that copper stuff that they're putting on everything. But they can change the color, so. But.
If it's dark, Chef just put it in there. If it's dark, it's Teflon. And mine is dark. It's black.
They said unless it's a ceramic. They can do a black ceramic or dark ceramic.
It's ceramic. Now, I'm not going to say it. It is or it ain't. Okay, here's the deal. I will soon be 61 years old. My father passed away when he was 69. He like 1 month being 70. So now, of course, he smoked every minute of the day for years. I did quit smoking back in '89. So what I'm trying to say is I'm not going to worry about Teflon. I'm not going to scrape the bottom of it. I don't put anything metal in it.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna get me one of those drones somehow. I'm going to do it. I've got Teflon pans too, but I try to stick with the cast iron. I like the way it cooks better for some reason.
Right.
The cornbread and stuff just tastes better to me.
In the Teflon
I
or
like-
cast iron?
Cast iron.
Well,
I like using stainless steel pans too. And with the stainless steel pans, all you got to do is make sure you put a little oil in there, spread it around, make sure it's well coated, coated with oil. And a lot of the times that stuff don't stick. Vinny G, how are you doing, man? Vinny G had a party the other night at his house. He was playing his jukebox, taking requests. It was pretty cool. He was waiting for the monsoon to come. So,
don't look a day over 60. Well, just 11 months. I'll tell you what, we can learn everything on here.
did they have electricity when you were born, Kim, or was that something that just come about afterwards?
I'll tell you what. No, let me explain this. My mother and father lived with her mother and father. We did have electric, but we had a potbelly stove. We only had running water to the kitchen sink. And we moved to a house with everything, furnace, what have you, when I was 5.
You had to walk uphill to school both ways in the snow.
No,
5 miles.
I walked to the end of the driveway and got on a bus. Now, I did have to ride that bus 5 minutes each evening.
I used to tell my kids I had to walk to school 5 miles each way uphill in snow, clear up to my hips. And I'd be the first one to get to school, and I'd have to start the fire to get the furnace running. So then it'd really be upsetting when I'd get there, get everything going, then find out school was canceled. So I'd have to walk back home, after the fire went out.
Yeah, they say that.
It's true.
What's that?
What he's saying.
Oh,
Yeah. I used to actually ride the bus.
You did all that.
And I rode the bus, and I'd ride the bus 3 miles from the school to the main intersection, and I'd have them let me off, and I'd walk home from there every day, and I'd beat the bus home. And the reason why I did that is so I could have a cigarette on the way home, So I just couldn't last that extra 45 minutes. So. You're going back to your roots, Tessie? That's good. Hey, Rick.
Okay, Maniac. Have a good day.
See you later, Maniac. That's what just,
see you, Maniac.
I just seen her she has to go make cookies. And that's why I just said, I was at Myers store. I don't know if you guys know what Myers is, but it's Myers Thrifty Acres, and they have a bunch of stores. But I was there yesterday morning getting donuts for the auction, and this woman had 80 pounds of flour and 40 pounds of sugar in a cart. And I said, I thought it was all sugar at first. I said, what are you doing? You're going to make moonshine? She says, well, I wish, but I'm making cookies. 200 dozen cookies. She already bought 40 pounds of sugar and 80 pounds of flour the day before. And the flour was $1 a bag, so she bought it all she could get, and sugar was powdered sugar was 10 pounds for 2 for $4. So she said, where else can you buy it for that cheap? I said, well, I'm coming to Grandma's house to get some cookies. So she gave me her address. She says, you just come here and pick up a couple of dozen. I said, all right. That was funny.
You see that, Tia Kim? Susan said she bought a rub board, a ringer, and 2 big wash tubs.
Yeah, boy.
Tell her what not to get caught in the ringer.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah. You'd be surprised how many women had it
one
on.
time and coping spit coffee everywhere. The way my mom and dad, the way they lived, they make good money. I just don't understand it.
I know exactly what you're talking about, because when my mom, when I was little, she would make me carry 5 gallons of bucket of water to the garden to pour in tomato holes. And I'd do that over and over and over. When I got about 12 years old, I asked her, why don't we just, there's a water spigot right on the side of the house. We could have just hooked the hose up and poured it over there. But nope, I needed to carry them all there.
Yeah. And you know what? You learned a lesson, didn't you?
Yeah.
Hard work pays off. It does.
Yeah, it does.
That's what she was trying to tell you. Yeah, hard work pays off. So.
But we. Now I'm not saying that the food don't taste better and all that, but we went through all that garden and stuff and canning, and I know you do that, Rick. That's your choice.
Right.
I don't have a problem with that. But I wouldn't mind to have a little garden here, but I don't have the room, and I have too much shade. I put that one tomato plant up. I did get some tomatoes off of it, but the tomato plants are expensive.
Okay.
I give like $3 for this one.
You guys see what Gene just wrote?
Potatoes with that.
My parents wouldn't buy a bed.
Your parents wouldn't buy a bed. That's funny.
Oh my God.
The reason why I can, Kim, is not because I can't afford the food, because I have plenty of canned food down here. I'm trying to cut out on all the chemicals that Monsanto is putting into our food system. Because if you watch my or look at my Facebook and stuff, whenever I see I have a Monsanto post on there, I'll write Monsanto killing millions, one person at a time, and that's what they're doing. There's so much cancer-causing chemicals that Monsanto is putting out that it's just it's killing people.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff out there. The chemicals and stuff. Ain't no doubt in my mind that the cigarettes and stuff, the stuff they spray on tobacco.
Yeah.
That's what's doing it. A whole lot of it is.
You're right, and that's why I said if you're gonna smoke, smoke your own tobacco that you've raised, and make sure you get heirloom seeds, and then
Right. That's right. The genetically modified seeds. God only knows what's in that crap. They're putting
right.
Roundup ready stuff in it. It's poison all in the stuff. Everything you get a hold of.
It's poison before you can put it in the ground to grow it. So if you get an heirloom, damn well, or excuse me, you know well that it's not going to be, that bad for you. I mean, it's bad for you, but it's not really the tobacco that's bad for you. It's all the chemicals that the cigarette companies put in there. There's 7,000 different chemicals in each cigarette.
Now that is one thing that I did that I'm glad of. I quit. But Gris said, I'm not no quitter.
Right.
Yeah, that's what Grizz said. He ain't no quitter.
Why don't the cows get cancer? Well, I don't know. They're Wisconsin. But I do know Monsanto has enough carcinogenic chemicals that they put out that, you know, then in the state of California, they've been labeled as a carcinogenic, you know, and you can talk to anybody that's suffering from Agent Orange about Monsanto, and, you know, right?
Right. Monsanto's like a evil company.
It is. And it's owned by Dow and Bayer Aspirin owns it now, you know?
No, hold on. All we're saying is we don't want to talk about it. We don't want to cause any drama. That's all we're saying.
Right.
You're welcome to stay. We just don't, I don't want to get involved in it. That's all we're saying. We can't fill the chat full of gossip. We're not going to do it. It's that simple. I love you, Chef. I love you too, Tina. I'm just not going to get into the drama. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Thank you. What's on the menu today, Kim?
We will probably go somewhere today. We haven't made up our mind yet.
I can tell you where it'll be.
Where we gonna go then, Pam?
I'm sure we'll be at Hondo.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
It's the only place we ever go.
Go get you a pizza there, Kim.
I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. Jesus.
Tell her, Rick.
No,
I'm gonna have the drama.
Let it go. Let it go. Let's talk about something else. Let it go.
Talk about Gene Chambers and his dolls.
And I was saying, tell her, Rick, I meant tell Pammy, not Susan or anybody.
No, I ain't talking about nobody.
Nobody on the chat. Nobody on the chat. I was just kidding around with Rick because he heard what Pam said.
Rodney S., how are you doing today? It's not evening here. It must be evening there, but this is morning here. So. And Gene had to make another.
Susan, I love the Chinese buffet. But the other day, Jeannie brought up this product that we need to go to Tractor Supply, and it's in Vincennes to get this DMSO. It's a cream. It's actually used for horses. But anyhow, it's like $13 for a 16-ounce jar of it. And she said you only use just a little bit, like on your knee or something like that. And Grizz said he's used it. And Jenny's husband uses it. And it helps a lot with the pain. So.
Hey, Pam.
Yeah.
Is he trying to say that if he breaks a leg, we're going to have to shoot him then? If he's using horse medication?
Well, he asked me not to have him put down. He broke his ankle.
Yeah.
But his sister is on there too, so she'd probably save him.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how much of that, horse medicine or horse salves and, stuff they use at all these farmer supplies that is actually good for a human, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I had
out here.
a cyst years ago, or a boil, whatever you want to call it, and the doctor told me to go to the store or go to the farm store and get the drying salve. So I went and got drying salve from there because you couldn't find it in the pharmacies or whatever, and that works great.
Yeah.
And we had a horse that had a stone clear up its leg just below its kneecap. It pounded a stone clear up to the bottom of its foot, So we had to irrigate it with water and a hose and clean it out. And you could still feel a stone up there. And we had to pack that full of that drying salve and put a stocking on the horse. In about, I don't know, 2 weeks, we had to do it every other day. In about 2 weeks, it actually pulled the stone out.
Wow.
Well, it's worked on Kim before,
What's that?
that drawing staff.
For what?
Oh, didn't it put it on your balls for a cyst or something?
Not that I know of. Hey, this is a rated G deal.
This is PG, Pam.
Don't be talking about that.
It's medical.
Okay.
Yeah, that bag balm works good. The stuff they use on the udders for cows, that works great for your, cracked hands and stuff, your dry skin.
Anyhow, Grizz and Jenny was talking about it, and Grizz said he couldn't get it because his state law wouldn't let him order it.
Right.
So he was going to have Jenny to buy some and ship it to him, but they kind of got scared, and I would be too, because you mail something, boy, they'll lock you up if you mail the wrong stuff.
Well, talk about mailing stuff. I got a letter the other day in the mail stating I have a package to pick up at the post office from the drunken one. You know who the drunken one is, don't you?
Yeah, Sparky.
Yeah, Sparky. I got a package to pick up. It's evidently didn't put enough postage on it for our postal system because they wanted another $2.30 to pick it up. So I'm gonna go down and get it Monday. But I have a pretty good idea what it is. I think it's jerky. So
Yeah. That sounds like that would be good.
yeah. So I don't know how he even got my address because I don't think I give it to him, but he's got it somehow. So
Well, is it on your about page?
I don't think so. But
Okay.
he didn't even send it to my name. He sent it to Iron Dog.
Wow.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I just sent that stuff to Blind Mama the other day, and I sent her some. I sent her a watch, some mushroom powder, some onion powder, and some dehydrated mushrooms. And the first thing they ask you if anything's in there perishable, and if anything's in there illegal, and you have to sign all this stuff. Well, nothing in there was perishable because it was all dehydrated. And nothing was illegal. So.
Yeah.
And
well, I sent them T-shirts, and they asked me all that.
Right.
I said, T-shirt,
Right.
Well, we have to ask. Okay, that's what it is.
I gotta send out AJ's Adventures. I gotta send him some wine, and I'm gonna give me some vacuum seal bags, and I'm gonna put the wine in the vacuum seal bags and send it to him that way rather than sending it to him in bottles, because I know it'll get broke if I send it to him in bottles. So.
Well, you can buy plastic bottles.
Oh, yeah, I know that, but
Now I don't
I'm
know
trying to
about
figure out.
the lid.
Huh?
I don't know about the lid.
Right.
They do make plastic lids. I bought some peppermint snobs the other day. The reason why I bought it is because when I go to bed and I put my BiPAP machine on, I gotta have my nose opened up, and it seems to work. I mean, I don't drink a whole bunch of it, just a mouthful, you know, and that it just opens it up. It seems like it's working.
What kind do you buy?
McGillicuddy's.
I used to buy Steel, 100 proof peppermint schnapps, and I drink that like candy.
Well, I could do that, but that's not why I bought it.
Well, I'm no longer allowed to drink peppermint schnapps, so I don't know. I haven't had peppermint schnapps in 33 years. So, no. Because I could sit right there and drink a fifth of that with no problem. I used to drink it, and one time I drank a fifth of that and 2 quarts of beer for a chaser, and I wrecked my car 4 times before I finally decided to get out of it and walk back to the place where I came from. So.
Hello, Jenny. We may go over there and buy some of that today. I was just talking about you and the DMSO.
Yeah, I said peppermint
helps, you know. Cookie. No, that's an oatmeal cream pie.
Oh my God.
I know it.
I love them oatmeal cream pies.
And you had to bring that in here and eat it right in front of us, Rick.
I did more than that.
Tim's all shaved up. He's packed and ready for oh, he's back. He's all shaved up and ready for Sunday services. All right, Tim. Say a prayer for us, will you please?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Tim, while you're in church, would you please say a prayer for my wife's cousin? Her son was in a bad accident Tuesday. His name is Richard Southwell. And he's in Knoxville, Tennessee, in the intensive care unit there. They had to remove part of his skull because his brain was swelling. So if anybody would like to say a prayer for him, I'd appreciate it.
It wasn't an apple.
They're loud.
Thank you, Tim.
What's a bow?
Probably a box of those last night.
Oh.
Oh, box. Okay.
I'm getting to where I can translate Susanese pretty good. I missed that one.
Let's see. I smell coffins. Or it's probably coffee.
Cookies.
Yeah, but those are coffins, ain't they?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like
Good morning, Jenny.
How you doing, Jenny?
I started to look for them banana apples yesterday, Tim.
Yeah.
You had to bring it up, cookies. See what you did, Tina?
I don't know. Did you guys see that spaghetti or not? That sweet potato squash I bought? I put it in a video a couple of weeks ago. I'd never seen it before in my entire life. Sweet potato squash. I got a fancy round steak cut up on a sandwich, cut up like hot dogs in a. There you go, there, Gene. That's called tube steak, there, Gene. A round steak, or I mean rolled steak.
I think that's right.
I don't normally pick the banana apples or for pollination. There you go. If I can figure out how to do it, I have a video of a guy with a cotton farm. This is funnier. No, not a cotton. I'm sorry. marshmallow farm. And he's talking about how he's going out of business because of, you know, bad weather and stuff. And I posted it on Facebook, and you wouldn't believe how many people thought it was actually true that marshmallows grow on trees. It was really funny because it actually had a woman there with a microphone and everything, and she's interviewing this guy. You know, it's like a news it was a news report or something. It's funny. Come here, Bear. They want to see you. Yeah, Alana wants to see you. Come here. Bear's been in trouble. He's got into the Christmas trees, and Mama would like to wear out a pair of boots on his hiney, but he's a little fast for her. So. When Paul's Backyard Farm said when he was a kid, his parents had wormy trees, and he told the guy it was spaghetti, and he believed it. That's funny. Come here. Come here.
Bear run around all night, dog.
Yeah, he runs around all the time. Everybody, now I'm getting bit up. There you go, Alana. Poor Bear. How can you say poor Bear when he bites me? Bear's misunderstood. Yeah, he's right. People are watching you. Yeah, I know. You don't care. Look, watch. Look at him. Now, does that look like a face of an innocent cat? No.
Is he trying to bite you?
Yeah. He no trying to it, Kim. He does. He bites me. He won't bite nobody else, but he bites me.
Does he draw blood?
Yeah, every once in a while.
Oh my heavens.
He's just playing, but he does. He bites me and nobody else.
He don't bite none of the grandbabies.
He don't bite none of the grandbabies. He don't bite Mama. So, Grizz, what can we make with them? Give me a recipe real quick. Yeah. So. I want to. Yeah. Melanie's coma kitties are still sleeping. Yeah. Look at that. See? He doesn't care. If I put him down, he'll jump right back at me. So. Okay, buddy. Let go. Let go. Yeah. Now he'll walk right up to Mama and give her love. Yeah, Bear, go harder. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Thanks, Melanie. I love you too. Yeah. Bear, go harder. Well, how much more you want him to go? He damn near bites me right in half to begin with. So he's a mean old kitty. But I know he's just playing though. So well, thanks, Melanie. Now Mama's got him. She's got him holding up right there, and he's just loving and loving, you know. I try to give it to him. He bites me.
She's a cat person.
Evidently. And no, she's not, because first cat I ever brought into the house, she said, get that thing out of here, because I don't like cats at all. But it was only about this big. And I said, well, let me give it a bath first. And I put it in the sink in the bathroom, and I'm washing it. And she said, give him here. You don't even know what you're doing. So she washed her up, and then she loved that cat. And then we had a white female, declawed, and we had her. She was like 4 years old when we got her, and we had her for 14 or 15 years until my daughter's dog chased it around the bathroom and killed it. So
Wow.
that was upsetting. It was in April. I think it was actually Easter Sunday night or something. We went to Bob Evans, or not Bob Evans, Big Boy for coffee that night, and come home, and the dogs had got into the bathroom and chased the cat around, and it killed her. She had a heart attack. So, but she jumped in the toilet and tried to get away from him. She was soaking wet and stuff. And
Yuck, Grizz. I don't like celery or cilantro. Go ahead, dog.
oh, there you go. That's a recipe: celery, cilantro, onions fried in peanut oil.
Ooh,
The cat.
yuck. I couldn't handle that.
I couldn't either.
I think he's joking too.
Alana says, dog, you are both males, and he wants to wrestle. Yeah, he does. But he wants to win. So
No, he is. There's no doubt. He is.
So, Rick, out at your Walmart, did they have the drone that you wanted in stock?
No. I have to order it.
Well, I knew that this drone that we bought wasn't going to be that fantastic, but I held it yesterday in my hand and just pointed it, because you can't see what you're taking a picture of, and just snapped it a couple of times. I took 4 pictures, and they're not too bad. They're actually clear.
Do you know that since the inception of drones, the peeping Tom incidents have dramatically increased, like by 70%?
Okay, I'll bite. What's the joke?
No, there's no joke. These people are buying these drones, and they got these cameras on them and stuff, and they're flying them at houses at night and looking through the windows. Serious. And like the peeping Tom incidents is like up 70%.
That's what I want mine for.
There you go. But
I don't know. I don't know if I need one. It's just basically going to be a toy.
there was a report of a guy that was flying his drone, and he flew over this house, and a woman was in the backyard suntanning herself, and she was topless, but she was laying down. And so he flew the drone right down and tapped her on the back, and then he popped up real quick, and she spun around to see who it was, and he started taking video of her. Well, then she put on her top or whatever, and she chased that video down, chased it right to the guy's house, and the cops come in and arrested him for peeping Tom. So they had all the video evidence right there when they took the drone. So
Well, I could see that would be a problem, but
well, what I'm getting at is people are flying them right to people's houses, second story, and sitting right there hovering through the, the bathroom window or, the bedroom windows and stuff.
well, yeah, you're asking for trouble there.
Right. But that's how they went up like 70% because of that.
I'm gonna get me one of them drones though. Even if I can't get that Pro Mavic, I'm gonna get one.
Well, you can order it right there through Walmart.com, Rick. And this being tomorrow's going to be Cyber Monday,
Right.
on sale.
I'd probably shoot one out of the sky here too soon.
Chris says, I wish more people would fly drones around here and need more target practice. I thought it was duck hunting. Well, it ain't duck season. Are you sure? You just start playing the Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck thing with them. Duck season, rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season. Yeah, I believe anything that flies over my property is fair game, especially if it's not a licensed, aircraft. You
Yeah,
can't fire a gun in the city limits, but I can shoot a slingshot at it.
especially if it was flying down near a window with a camera on it.
Right.
No kidding.
Yeah, Junkyard says they work great for dropping contraband into prisons. Yeah, they found a lot of use for this stuff. There's a video. It's not of a drone, but it's a video of these people walking up to this wall where the prison's at, and all of a sudden you see this rope come slinging over, and they tie a briefcase to it, and they drag it over the top of the wall, and it's right by a prison. Yeah. So, and it just makes you wonder where all the guards are at when these people are doing all this stuff.
Yeah.
And it also makes you wonder where the guy got the rope from. You know, if he's in prison, where did he get the rope? Let alone, what's he going to say when he's carrying a briefcase?
Oh, dog, people in prison can get all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's not even real what they can get. Well, Rick, I want to thank you very much for having me on here. I think I'm going to go down and take a shower. I may show my presence today. I wasn't going to go, but I just might go ahead.
Well, that's cool. Don't do nothing to the preacher. I know you ain't really crazy about him. Just take
Well,
it.
I just don't like his attitude. You know, when he badmouthed people being in the Masons, that was the end gate for me.
Right.
And see, they just don't understand. It's all in the Bible.
You think the Freemasons is in the Bible?
Oh, I know it is.
Okay.
It's worded a little different, but it's the same deal.
Right.
King Solomon Temple.
The temple. Yeah.
King Solomon's Temple. Okay. I'm going to get off here.
Good to see you this morning, Kim. Thanks for coming.
I'll definitely see you. The verdict's still out. I don't know whether I want to spend that kind of money on a drone. And as far as this one I have, I'm right here, Susan.
Chef Tavoya wants to know what Bible you read there, Kim.
All right.
King James. King James. Well, they're all the same. A Bible, you know, as long as it's they believe in one God.
You got the Old Testament, the New Testament, the King James Version.
Yeah. What's in there?
Yeah, I don't use nothing but the King James.
Now, getting back to your little statement there, Rick, about your Mossberg 12 gauge. I would love to get one, saw it down to about 20 inches, cut the pump on it so the pump actually works on it, and put a pistol grip on that. So it'd be one of them little safety self-defense little weapons you could carry by your side. You know, because nothing says leave me alone until you rack a 12 gauge shotgun.
Oh yeah, I've got the plug took out of mine.
That's a great attention getter, dog.
It is. When you rack a 12 gauge, everybody listens. Man.
It doesn't matter if there's even a shell in there.
That noise gets it done.
Oh yeah, that is a distinct sound.
That's in a movie someplace. Somebody racks a 12 gauge. Everybody looks and says, "Now that's an attention getter."
Well, I like Melanie's comment right there. I like that. Spoil yourself.
Yeah.
I just liable to do that.
You know, that's the thing. If you're, you might as well spoil yourself because you can't take it with you. Okay.
Definitely.
And you know, like my kids, I tell my kids, you know, I got all this stuff in my garage. Well, what do you want us to do with it? I said, that's not my problem. That's going to be your problem when I'm gone, you know, so.
There you go.
And I know what they'll 90% of them will do. Some of my, you know, some of the stuff they'll keep, and a lot of the stuff they're going to sell. You know.
Yep.
But
Okay, I'm gonna get off here.
Have a good day, Kim.
I will.
now I got a 16 gauge. I can't remember the make of it, but this thing's probably 65, 70, maybe 80 years old, bolt action, and weighs about 35 pounds.
Melanie's got a big Nerf gun.
There's one, yeah. This thing's a bolt action, and it's a 16 gauge with a full choke on it, you know, or adjustable choke on it. I said the thing weighs like 30 pounds, 35 pounds. Can you imagine carrying that nowadays going deer hunting?
Be hard.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got a Remington Model 639 16 gauge automatic. My dad won it in a supermarket rally in the 50s.
Yeah.
Good gun. Pretty too.
Oh, I bet. Now, my dad had a Remington 35 caliber rifle and pump, and this thing was nice. And somebody ended up stealing it, and I don't know where it went, but it come up missing.
Hey, Chef, you want to come up here? I didn't even think about that a minute ago. I'll send you an invite to your channel if you want me to. I'll just send it and you can come, not come, whatever.
I have a cap gun there,
I
Susan.
didn't think of that.
I have a cap gun. I have a starter pistol. And I used to use years ago in schools, you could use a starter pistol for track and for swim meets and all that other stuff. Now you carry a starter pistol in to use it. You can't. So, you know. I gotta give me a cup of coffee real quick. Right?
All right.
I'm gonna shut the camera off because the wife's out in the garage. She's coming in.
All right. Well, leave it on. We won't see her.
Nah, she doesn't want to be seen.
I'm just kidding.
But I left the mic on, so.
Oh, we can hear her. That's close enough.
Yeah, walk here, but you can't see her.
I'm sending it to your messages on your YouTube channel. If you want it, Chef. I meant to do that a little while ago and I forgot about it. We got talking about eating. Food does that to me. Okay, no problem. That's right, Grizz. You got that right. That 12 gauge going, that noise will scare the crap out of anybody. Have a good one, G. Lee, you want to come up and talk to us? Tell us all about your videos and your channel and your box you opened the other day. She'll probably say, I ain't got my makeup on, my hair still got bed hair. See you later, Greg. Have a good one. Need to brush my teeth after eating cookies. See, Chef even agrees. Well, here's what I'm going to do while we're figuring this all out. I'm going to go smoke a cigarette. Y'all just continue on, all 24 of you. Did I screensaver? Mm-mm. Why? What does it look like? It's a tomato. And I've got the one that I knew he was gonna say that. Here, I'm gonna cut the camera off, Susan. You tell me if it's changed. Nope. Tomato. There's dog. Then I've got the one that shows the gardening stuff. Can I have your attention, please? I sure do, Mr. Whiskey Dog. Good morning, too. I grew 2 plants this year. Dale says, I'm helping a friend clean out his father's barn today. He has 3 farm-alls. He does not want. Oh, my God. If it wasn't in Pennsylvania, I'd want to talk to you. That's dogs. That's what you're seeing. His says that. Can I have your attention, please? Yeah, that's dogs. Go burn one, Rick. All right, Lee, you talked me into it. Y'all carry on just like I ain't here. Oh, crap.
Warm me up some breakfast. I'm having some holiday leftovers. Angelo Chalvo Link, I can't remember her name, but she's on, she just went live, so. I'll take them farm-alls, Rick, if he doesn't, or Dale, if he doesn't want them. Where can I come get them? Dexter Willstar, how you doing? You have a good day too. Well, you let me know about them tractors there, Dale. I'd be interested in them. Hell, I can get a hold of a trailer and stuff. I can come down and get them. All right. Yeah, Dale, do they run? All right. Let me know. You know. I don't know if you guys can see that, but green bean casserole, stuffing, and then dressing. As of last year, Papa died. He was 92. Well, all right. I'm interested. I'm right here. Can you see me? Can you guys see me? Okay.
No, they can't see you because when you left, I clicked on the other box.
Oh, okay.
Now they can see you.
All right. That's okay.
Oh, when you cut your camera off and took off.
All right. I clicked on. I could see myself. I didn't know that. I thought maybe something was going on. Trying to clean up some of these Thanksgiving leftovers there, Rick. I got some dressing, some stuffing, and green bean casserole. The kids love stuffing, and I love dressing. So. Good morning, Southern Work.
Good morning, Nina. Well, we've been here an hour and a half. We're down to 22 people.
Yeah, there we go. Nobody out there, nothing better to do on a Sunday, huh, Rick?
Nope. We were up to 30 a while ago.
I had 24 people on live chat last night with nothing better to do on a Saturday night.
Yeah, I stopped by there for a minute, and then I got called out. I never did even get in the room.
Anytime that I'm on live chat, you come in. You're more than welcome on the panel.
Right. I knew you would let me on there about someone said, "Hey, Rick, come here." You know.
Yeah. No. I tried to. I had The Man That Refused to Die last night, Abandoned Columbia. I tried to get Amber and John to come on, but she couldn't get it to work. And then I had the Mitchell family put on last night too.
Thank you, Nina. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. I honestly thought y'all were in the same place. That was a boo-boo.
You heard I got a package from Sparky, didn't you?
Yeah. You did?
Yeah, I got a package. I got to go to the post office and pick it up, and I come $2.30 short of the postage. So evidently, what they charged him at his post office is different than what they charge at our post office.
Yeah, I accidentally. Nina won that child skirt we had in that giveaway on Bobby's. And Spicy wanted some seeds, so I sent him some peppers. And I put the peppers in with a skirt, and after I mailed it, I got to looking, and they're in like 2 different states.
Huh.
Two different states. What do I do with the darn coffee? Crap.
Hey, I just got a new subscriber, Appalachian Hillbilly.
I know him.
Well, I think I've been subscribed to him for a long time, but you know that's it. I'll subscribe to everybody, you know, and whether or not they subscribe back is something. Then finally, I think finally they realize, hey, this guy's subscribing.
Good morning, Mark.
Mr. Mock, how are you doing today?
We are only 50 miles apart. I didn't realize that. I just looked at the addresses. One said one state and another one said the other state. But that's cool. It only cost me 1 postage. Oh, Lord. Daggone, Mark is sick as a dog. So Mark's dog today.
I'm not sick. I resent that remark there, Mock. Not sick. I may be twisted, but I'm not sick. I bet it is pretty there, Melanie, after the rain comes and everything turns green. I bet it really is pretty there. One of these days, Rick, I'm going to have to send you my my signature. I bought stamps the other day and everything, and just it's one of the things that's never on my top of my mind unless I get right at it, you know. So
Right.
but when I went to the post office to get the boxes for Blind Mama's Messy Kitchen, I better give me some stamps because you know when we do mail out stuff, you got to stamp. Well, then you got to search, and you know we usually have them. So I thought, well, I just buy some, put them in my wallet, so I always have them. So, you know, that way if I'm ever kidnapped or something, I can always drop a letter out in the post office and say, hey, I've been kidnapped. I'm here. So. I don't know about you, but I think that green bean casserole gets better after it sits for a couple of days.
It's good stuff. I love it.
I think she put you know, you put that mushroom soup in there, but I think she also put some of that mushroom powder in it when she made it. So. We got a house full of grandkids. There's 4 of them here. We had 5 yesterday. 4 of them are here now. So my son got laid off in his job yesterday and then got started a new job today. So working for the same, he's working for the same company, but it's when they're done doing a certain thing, they lay the people off and then they you know, put them in a different you know, category or whatever. And so he went from cleanup to testing, and now he's doing something exploration, I think. So. That's my oldest one. My other one, he's still doing. I think he's still doing exploration too. So. I love green bean casserole too, and I actually think it'd probably be be made a lot better if you put some bacon bits on top of it. What do you think there, Rick?
Anything goes better with bacon on it.
That's right, man.
I don't care what you put it on.
Shoe leather, sandals. So,
Guarantee it.
you're right.
Can't beat bacon.
You're right. I gave a friend of mine a jar of that canned bacon that I did, and he told me the other day, he said, "Man, that's the best bacon you ever had." Should put that in a frying pan, cook it up. There's something about the canning of it. I thought it was a little salty myself, but he said it was just right for him. So,
Have a good day, Nina.
see you later, Art. Have a good one. Yeah, that's right. The only way to beat bacon is with more bacon.
You plant a garden too, don't you, dog?
Yeah, yeah. We have we planted eggplant, uh, mild banana peppers, tomatoes, green, red, yellow, purple peppers, potatoes, pickles or cucumbers, and sprouts. And Brussels sprouts didn't do worth a darn. And that didn't. That went right to seed as soon as I planted it in the ground. For some reason, that went right to seed. And then collard greens and cauliflower. And the collard greens, I got some out of it, but the cauliflower didn't do nothing. So, and I bought this stuff at every time I go there and buy, plants, everything looks great. And then I go to put it in the garden, it don't work. So I'm gonna stop buying plants here because,
Yeah,
I think selling junk.
that was a good release, Chef. But he got
Yeah, he was finally pardoned. Yeah. 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 Size of a saucer. Yeah, that's a cute little spider there. Yeah. I think I'd have to give me a can of Raid for that. Huh. Yeah, he was really someone contacted the parole board. That's right. And a lot of people, um, even though he said he told these people to go kill him, he actually never committed a murder, and everybody called him a murderer for that. And don't get me wrong, I don't believe he should have been ever let out of prison either until the day he died, like he did. But there has been somebody put an analogy in it the other day. What's the difference between Charles Manson telling somebody to go kill somebody or the government? There's no difference. The government does it and they think it's legal, but somebody else does it and they don't think it's legal. So you don't see them putting any of the government officials in prison for doing it. Yeah, it was the girls that did all the killing. Yeah. And some of them, like, I think one or two has been released, and I think there's been one or two that's died in prison. But he was the only one. He was the only one that actually, served, the sentence. I think a couple of girls died 20 years ago or so, and I remember the interview we had with Geraldo Rivera, and giving him some crap, and he told Geraldo, he said, "You don't think I have power? You keep testing me," or something like to that effect. He said, "Tomorrow I can have your head sitting on a box inside, on my bunk over here tomorrow." So, and I think Geraldo got a sense of reality right there and stopped. You're right, Mr. Mock. He's getting the judgment he deserves, but yeah, the difference is the process of ordering the killings. Yeah. Well, look at the Clintons. Like how many they did. Yeah, hell meets hell. That's the thing. But what if Mock? What if he asked God for forgiveness? Would his sins be washed away then? You're right. What I was getting at, though, Mock, is if he's asked for forgiveness, ask God for forgiveness, would that have washed his sins away? Because I've seen a couple of posts on, you got to go feed your spider, Millie. I've seen a couple of posts on Facebook, and they've asked the same question, Ask God for forgiveness. Would he be would he go to heaven too? Or is there just some things that God cannot forgive? I don't know the answer to that. I mean, I'm not I'm a believer, but I'm not a really religious man. I mean, I believe in God, and I believe in the powers of God, but I don't go to church, and I don't read the Bible all the time. I haven't read the Bible in 40 years. So, I mean, I've been to church a few times, but
To answer that question, Grizz, that when me and Bobby was doing all them streams, trying to get him up to 10,000 views, I used 1,050 gigabytes, but that was doing 4 or 5 hours a day streaming. 10 gigs will last a lot, but if you stream, it's nothing. It's poof, gone.
Right.
Oh, it won't last long.
Well, I agree, Susan. He has to pay for his time. Charlie had to pay for his time, but it's always been my belief if you ask God for forgiveness, that your sins are all washed away. And I don't know, I'm not there. Yeah, the only sin that can be not forgiven is blasphemy.
Blasphemy against God.
Right, against God, yeah.
Me either. Mark, I can't answer it either.
I can't either. So, but like I said, they had it on Facebook, and somebody posted a couple of things wanting to know if people thought Charlie could actually go to heaven if he would ask God for forgiveness, which I'm pretty sure Charlie never did. So he was defiant clear up to the end. So
Yep. And you're right, Susan. I said God. I meant the Holy Spirit. That's what the Bible says.
the Holy Spirit, yeah. Right.
Hour or so a day. You probably already 10 gigs at that. If that's what the question was. A gig will last me 2 or 3 days. Yep. I was burning them. It's unlimited now. I don't have no idea how much I use. It's a lot. I mean a lot. And now we're back to doing 4 or 5 hours a day. Holy crap. Just viewing. You still burner mode because you're viewing video. Video uses some.
Right. Right. You have to accept God, and the Lord as your Savior, and then you ask for forgiveness. Well, I realize that, Susan, but I didn't bring up the subject of Charles Manson. I was just asking a question that, what do most people think? Because like I said, I read this on Facebook, and there was 100 different answers for just that one question, and it's uncertain. Nobody knows, but the man upstairs. So
Okay.
I guess that's probably the best way it can be put right there. Charles Manson's in God's hands now. Right. Because after all, that's the final decision maker right there is God himself. So
That's right, Popple.
mm-hmm.
Okay. What did everybody eat last night? I had Chinese food.
I had sloppy joes, hot dogs, and sausages with chili and onion on them. But I had that all day. That was breakfast, lunch, and dinner yesterday. Yeah, this is a civil disagreement conversation. So, yeah. I think everybody has their own opinions on Charles Manson. I believe Charles Manson was evil to the core. Now, was there any leashes tied to the door handle there, Rick, when you went to the Chinese restaurant?
No, I thought I heard some dogs barking in the back. I had a picture of that freaking Chinese food somewhere. I can't find it.
Yeah.
I had sesame chicken, fried rice, and egg roll.
You had fried rice?
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
What do they call it? Fried rice?
Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you going out? You be here 4 hours. You eat like shabu.
That's what she said. 7:25. Oh my God! Fried chicken, cream taters, and green beans.
Oh, yeah.
And I never did get my cheesecake. I'm gonna get cheesecake today somehow.
My wife made an apple pie filled cream cheese cake. It was on Facebook, You take cream cheese and whipped cream and you fold it together, put a cookie, graham cracker crust underneath it, and then apple pie filling, then whipped cream on top of it, and then drizzle it with caramel sauce.
Oh my God.
That was pretty good.
Well, hello, Ruthie and Clay. How are you? Trying to find a battery for my wife's cell phone. She's got one. She wants to hook up to AT&T, and the battery's bad in it. Couldn't get it hooked up yesterday. However, this one's got a battery in it. I just hope it's the same battery.
Alana said fried rice.
I like that fried rice. With soy sauce all over it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. Fried rice.
I went to the Dollar Tree the other day and bought pot stickers. And I never made them before. And the first time I made them, I used put them in a stainless steel pan. I should have put them in a non-stick pan because they stuck. But they weren't that bad. And for $1, you get like 10 or 12 of them. So I think I'm going to probably go back and buy some more of them and then try to find me the dipping sauce for them. So.
Later, Mark.
All right, Mark, you have a good one.
Have a good one. We ain't going to be on here too much longer. It's almost 10 anyway. We started at 7:30.
Yeah.
Well, a little before 7:30. That's what they look like, fried rice.
Yeah.
Just done a speed test, was down 46 gigabytes up to 7.5.
I did a speed test on my computer the other day, and it come back says Pony Express is much faster. Try that route.
We want you to be comfortable, Chef. We want everybody to be comfortable.
Think of us as family, Chef. Think of us as family. Wait a minute, don't do that because some families you don't want to think about. Yeah, I can't shut it down yet. We need to do a marathon. And, yeah, I have that Frontier internet, and I swear, Rick, it is the worst you can ever get. Half the time I come out here in the morning, I have to spend 20 minutes trying to get it to hook up because I got Wi-Fi. I have to go in, shut the box off, turn the box on, shut it off, turn it on, turn it on, to get it to hook up. And it shouldn't be that way. I have called them probably 50 times in the last 3 years, and I can't even get them to come out. I say, hey, there's something wrong. I'm only 25 feet away from the box. I should be able to get Wi-Fi on my computer. Well, you should be able to. I said, well, how come it isn't? Well, we don't know. I said, well, why don't you come out and check? No.
I've got AT&T, and I complain about them all the time, but they are good. My internet that I've got now, mine's great. But I wouldn't take nothing for it.
Don't get me started on internet. Well, did you see, Lee, where I said that my internet was so slow? I had it checked out that when I had it checked out, they said do the Pony Express. It's a lot faster.
No, sit down.
You got me in the head.
I'm looking more at your head. Get the fuck out of here. Shut up.
So. You have Windstream, aka known as Windscreen, yeah.
Yeah, I told Lee about my new one I got, and she can't get it there. And she's on AT&T too, but they don't have the same package.
They get out. You spell it, you're getting that's what wait, I never had these classes. You spell it.
I wish we had a better internet program here. Like we got this internet company that's in town. But 4 years ago, I stopped there and said, "Hey, I'd like to get your internet." And they said, "Well, it's your side of town. We won't be there for a couple of years because they're putting in all underground cable." So 2 years went by. I went over and said, "Hey, when are you guys coming?" It's going to be another 2 years. Well, now this has been 4 years, and in August it'll be 5 years, and I bet they're still not going to be around here.
I don't know what you was on last night, Grizz, but that test you did, your video and audio was good in that video part of it. I thought you'd went and bought another computer or something.
My wife just sent me an attachment for Facebook, and I was looking at it, but it's about cats playing in the Christmas trees. That's funny.
I'm gonna try that test, but I'm scared to do it now while I'm streaming. I'm afraid it would shut something down.
Right?
There's Kim Fife back. You ready to go to church, ain't you?
It's going to happen. Yeah.
All right.
I told Pam, I said, well, you know, God has never turned his back on me. So.
Yay.
That's the way I feel about it.
Yay, Lee. That's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
I like sugar cookies and peanut butter cookies. They're a maniac. Lemon cookies are nice too. So my wife says I like anything.
Oh,
Chocolate chip and peanut butter for me.
Oatmeal, raisin.
So you killed the lemon, didn't you?
Lee, I have Consumer Cellular, and they just went unlimited on the talking.
Right. Nope.
$25 a month is what I pay. And that's 300 texts. And I don't have any data.
I'm trying to get my wife's phone has a video on it, and I'm trying to get it to upload into YouTube. Huh? I ain't got your phone screwed up. Your phone's screwed up to begin with. But I can't get her phone to hook up to my internet, even though I give it the code and everything. So I think I actually should just pull a battery out and reset her phone. So.
Grizz.
Hit the enter with it.
That's one way to do it.
Dog, for me to get my pictures to and from my computer, I have this little an adapter, Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a cord that I can connect my phone to the computer.
Right.
So I don't
she's got
option. Let me show you what I got real quick. It's
yeah.
This here comes off. You plug that in.
Flash drive.
Yeah, it's like a flash drive, but it's it sends out a signal and receives from
Right.
Bluetooth. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm sure you don't have to do that with a smartphone.
Right.
This is my flip phone that I'm talking about. And it doesn't take real great pictures. But there, yesterday when I was at Walmart, they had a drone for $99. So I snapped a picture of it to get the right name. And it gave me enough picture that I could read the name and type it into the computer and go from there.
Okay. Does it have any file size that it won't download?
Well, I'm sure it does. I don't know. I can't store a whole lot.
Okay. I'll
But
get
I think I've got like 10 pictures on there.
right. I'll get on her her computer and use her phone, see if I can hook her Bluetooth up to the computer and send it that way. But it's what it's doing is her computer is, or her phone is not accepting my Wi-Fi IP address and the security code. But anyway, she's got a video of our two Christmas trees, and I wanted to put it up on her video or her channel so everybody could see it. So
Yeah. Well, it's got to be something simple.
yeah, it's got to be.
So now you said something about taking the battery out. Did you try just turning it off and on?
Oh yeah, I've done that. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
See, when you turn it's totally different when you shut it on or turn it on and shut it off, and when you take the battery out. When you take you can turn something. You can turn it have something on your phone and it won't shut off. Or you can shut your phone off and that won't turn off. Say you got something that won't quit running on your phone, even though you shut it off. When you turn the phone back on, it's still running. But you disconnect the battery, it completely cuts the circuit off, so nothing can get into the phone. I mean, it shuts it right off then and there. So, same way with if you got somebody, trying to hack your phone or whatever, and things are going wild on your phone. It's starting to send photos or doing all this other stuff. You want to take the battery out, and they lose connection right there. They can't get a connection if there's no power source whatsoever. Just because you shut off your phone doesn't mean there's not a power source there, because like if you are downloading something to another, like to YouTube or something like that, even though your phone is in the sleep mode and stuff, it's still going to keep downloading. But your phone's not on because you can't actually do anything with it until you actually turn that button to turn it back on, or to activate it.
okay.
So.
Well, now, for some reason, and maybe it does, I don't know how to do the Bluetooth from my computer without this little device.
Go into your settings and click on activate your Bluetooth, probably.
I'd email mine from my phone straight to
A video or just pictures?
both sometimes.
Well, I got like a 5-minute video on her phone. I don't think that'll email. I think the file size is way too big. I haven't tried it yet, but it'd be just another disappointing thing if you did it. You spend all day trying to get it to, send, and it don't. So
Yeah, it'd be too big a file probably.
yeah,
Yeah, it would. But I forgot I hook them up. I got a cord where I can hook the phone to it too if I need to.
Right. Get her a new phone. Yeah, there you go. Never thought of that.
I've got 4 or 5 here.
Now, here's a question. Could I take the charger cord? If the charger cord's got a USB connection on it, could I plug that into the bottom of her phone and send it to her computer if I plugged that into her computer?
I use the exact same cord that I use plugged to my computer to charge with.
Okay.
I use both of them for the same thing.
So I can download files from her phone using the same charging cord as long as it's got that USB cord on it, a USB thing on it.
My iPhone works like that. I don't know about yours. Probably. Hello, Draw with Victor.
You know, now that you say that, dog, my charging cord, I actually plug it into a wall, but it's got a
Right.
it's got a USB port. I've never tried to plug it into the computer.
Yeah, it'll charge your phone through your computer.
Right?
That's what I do.
But
And I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
it transfer files, so that was the question here.
Right. I never made the connection. It's got to work for that because, when you plug into it, it's sending everything into your phone. So you should be able to send back out of your phone through the same thing.
Now, when I plug my camera into the computer,
So,
it wants to download. You can look at the pictures on my phone,
right.
or not my phone, my camera.
Right.
But actually, to move my pictures or anything, I'll take the SD card and put it in a card reader.
Right.
This has got a USB port
Right.
plug. And you put the card in there, and it worked great.
Right. I got one like that, but mine's got a cord on it. It's a bigger one. You just flip open the lid, shove it in, shut the lid on it. And,
Whatever works, dog.
right. Wow. I found mine.
Trigger.
Actually, I found mine in I was taking something to the dump and I was walking, in the landfill, and I found it still sitting in the package. So I brought it home, cleaned up the package, opened it up, and it works like a brand new one. Well, it was a brand new one, so it was just outdated. And they threw it away.
Hi, Papa.
Hi. You want to see now?
Yeah.
You can't. Yeah, I wish I could. I edited a video the other day, Grizz, and I had it all edited and everything, and went to transfer it to YouTube. And when I got on YouTube, it was the unedited version. So, I don't know. I just now figured out how to put captions and titles and all that other stuff into it.
You using Windows Movie Maker?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the easiest program it is to use.
But I would like to be able to take, I'd like to take my phone and make some videos with it and then download all the videos, maybe 4 different videos, and then put them all together. Because I'd like to do a video of me making wine, Rick, but it takes a month to do it. You do the wine and then and I'd like to do all the videos and make one long video of it, but I don't know how to put all 4 videos in there and then put them together. So, I don't know if you can or not.
Movie Maker will do it for you.
Huh. How do you do it?
What were we talking about again?
How to take little short videos and put them all together.
You just load them all in it and then make a movie out of it. When you hit the thing, it'll put them all together.
Yep.
Okay.
No problem.
But I'll tell you,
All right.
I'll tell you one thing, Rick. if you're wanting to take little pieces of video that you've already got downloaded and stored on your computer,
Right.
just that task is a whole lot quicker with Easy Movie Maker. Now I'm not saying Movie Maker won't do it, but it just seemed like it was took longer for me to do that. Now,
Right.
when you go to edit, trim, all that, yeah, Movie Maker's the bomb.
Well, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a junk video. I'm just gonna do some short videos of something, you know, watching the lights turn on or whatever, and then put it in my Movie Maker and see if I can get it combined to make one video out of it.
Oh, it will, dog.
So
Absolutely.
no, I'm not. That being said, I gotta go. I gotta get some stuff done. I got a friend gonna be showing up here shortly. We gotta go get my hot dog cart, and so. And I've got dishes to get done from yesterday still. So y'all have a good day.
I'm gonna put me out here in about 5 minutes.
Good to see you, dog.
Start until 5:30. I mean 5:30, 9:30. But I like to get there just a little after 9, so I can go in and visit a little bit.
Right.
They have a real problem if you talk while church is going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't like it when you have your own service in the service, do they?
And, you know, I understand.
It's good to see you, dog. Appreciate you coming.
Good seeing you too. You guys have a good day and be careful out there. God bless y'all.
You too, man. And now it's me and you, Kim. Perfect video. I've never heard of that, Lee. I like the way yours is set up, your intros and stuff you have. Like that one you had the other day when you pulled out that big old knife. I thought you was getting ready to open that package. Then you said just
But the one thing, if you've got a real long video, like I was trying to do something with that live stream the other day, it was like 7 hours long. It takes forever to load it into Movie Maker.
oh, 7 hours long. Oh yeah, I guarantee it would. I've never did one like that.
Well, I
Live stream.
ended up just deleting it anyhow.
Yeah, I did a couple like that. I think I did the one yesterday like that.
What did you do?
I think I deleted it.
Oh,
One of them, it may not have been yesterday. They start blending together. There's so many of them. Everything's a live stream now.
coffee and cheesy garlic biscuits. Pawpaw just put up. It's a video. It's not a live stream. Or no, he's live. Well, Lee, I didn't know how to compress it. The easiest thing is just hit delete, gone, boom.
I've did that before too, Ilana. Sure have. I got to write that down. I never heard of that. Handbrake.
handbrake.
Put that on my phone.
Okay, Rick, I need to get out here.
All right.
And
Good to see you.
I just went back to my email. That link was still in there.
Oh yeah. When you in the mornings, just look in your email.
I will.
Looks like
It worked great. I did that this morning, just like you told me.
yeah, it'll be there. It's the first thing we'll do.
I listen.
It's cumbersome.
I listen, Rick. All right, I'm out of here.
I ain't gonna write that down.
Did I Rick or listen?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
It'll be there. You can do that first and then go to the pull the chat up and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right. Have a good one. Yeah, I've been needing something to compress them with. I wonder what it was. You got a home here, Chef? No problem. It's the same deal. Just like at Bobby's, except this is a gardening channel. There, it was kind of rated R. Here, it's homesteaders, gardeners, canners, a crap load of women. Most of the time. Please do, Grizz. If you do that, I'll promote it. And woodworkers, yep. Still 20 people here at 7 minutes after 10 Eastern time. Lord have mercy. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't have a clue. So I'm going to clean my glasses. And crazy people. I can read that without my glasses, Lee. Because I'm one of them. Get a bold hollow out to shape outside more after I change the jaws on the chuck. Is that walnut bowl you was talking about earlier, G? Good morning, Brian. I took my glasses off. You snuck in. So I'm going to run this speed test. If it shuts down, oh well. I want to see how fast my computer is. Oh crap, I got to allow something and install it. Okay, where'd you go? Go back to the chat. I guess I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, I'm going to do a Christmas special before too long. Hey, Will. How are you? Welcome. Okay, speed test, where you at? says it's installed. If you're just coming into the room, welcome to the Pick a Rick 1 channel. It's a gardening homesteading channel. We stream here every day now in the mornings with the chat just because we can. Go to the one I put on the screen, Rick. I did that. That's what I got open. Crap, I hope I didn't shut Hangouts down. Oh no, that's never good. It's gone. Put it back in there again, Susan. Boy, you way ahead of me. She knew I was going to blow it. Comcast. Best download. Share the wave. Okay, I give up. There's no start button. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Later, Gene. Have a good day, man. See? How do you start it? Opens a new window. Take a speed test. Oh, we're getting somewhere now. Begin test. The host is in Raleigh, North Carolina, AT&T. Looks like I'm pegging out at almost 20. The download speed is 19.56 megabytes per second. My ping is 20 ms. Let's see what the upload speed is. Upload speed is 5.32. 19.5 download speed and 5.32 upload speed. Is that good? Morning, Molly. I have no clue. I think it's pretty good. If I don't take a picture of that, I won't know it. PC speed lower than expected. Scan for issues that may be slowing you down. Oh no, it'll want me to buy something if I do that. To fix the problem with. Scott King. Watch out for the secondhand smoke. I hear you, Scott. It's okay. Keep yapping. Oh. Ain't no problem. Doing good, Molly. How are you? I'm assuming you're talking to me. "17 minutes after 10, still 16 people. We're going to end this bad boy. Oh. Because I don't have nothing to talk about. So, everybody, thank you for coming. We'll start all over in the morning. Might do one this evening. I don't know. Thinking about it. Well, happy birthday, Molly. Happy birthday. Happy, 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 says Scott. Crosby's Corner. Good morning. You got here just in time for me to shut it down. Goodbye, everybody. Y'all have a good one. Later.